right, guys. Happy Friday. Happy May 1st today. Hope everyone's ready for a little weekend, and I don't know if that changed anything anymore, but whatever. So I think some people are still running sort of a normal 9 to 5, just working from home or whatever. So as usual for the day, we'll get started with a little bit of some joint mobility, and then we've got a good little workout plan for you guys. Okay? Let's mix it up a little, and let's start with our ground-based mobility for today. So we'll go and go hands and knees and start with some of our cat-cows. So here, so again, kind of tuck your chin to your chest, put your back into a big flexed position, and then the opposite, let your chin lift up, let your sternum drop down, let your tailbone lift up to the sky, and go back and forth a few times. We'll have 2 more. Good. Okay. So while we're here, let's go ahead and do some hip circles actually. So bring your knees in just a little bit to start with, and then we're going to make your leg go back and do a slow big circle. We'll just do 3, one direction. After 3, trade to the other direction. Nice and slow and controlled. Try to avoid too much momentum with these. Okay. And then after that, go ahead and trade to the other side. Same thing. We'll do 3, one direction. And after 3 the first way, then go ahead and switch it up and do 3 the other way. All right, good. And then we'll go ahead and do some of our thoracic mobility. Okay. So that'll still be from our hands and knees position. We'll go hand either behind the lower back or behind the head. Twist down, and then big twist up to the roof. We'll do 5 each way. All right, trade sides after your 5. Good. All right. So after your 5 each way, we'll do some modified Spider-Mans here. So our hands are going to go pretty close together, kind of like you're making your thumbs touch, just like this. All right. We'll come into our push-up position. Let's take our left leg, step our leg forward, and just kind of pry our hips around a little bit right here. Okay. And then let's take our left hand and go big reach to the ceiling. And as our hand comes down, put it on the other side of your foot, go on your fingertips, and try to rock back this way and try to lift your toes off the ground, get a big stretch in your calf and maybe your hamstring. And then we'll reset everything back and do the other side. So right foot's forward, I'm dropping my hips low, prying around back and forth a little bit. My right hand goes up to the sky, big twist. And then it comes down on my fingertips. I try to pick up my toes as high as I can and get a big stretch in the back of my leg. And we'll just do 1 more each side. So back to lefty. Here. Hips down low. Pry around a little bit. Big twist up to the sky. Come on down on our fingertips. Toe goes up to the sky. And then we'll trade sides. Right foot forward, pry the hips front to back, side to side. Big twist up to the sky. Hand down outside of the foot on our fingertips, and go ahead and lift that toe up. All right, make your way up to your feet. Whew, I feel pretty loosened up already there. And then we're gonna do one more sort of hybrid warm up / get into the workout thing. And so make sure you've got a little bit of floor space still around you. So the first thing on our agenda is going to be some get-ups, but before we use a kettlebell for it, we're just going to run through an unweighted one. Some people might call this naked get-up. If you're in the privacy of your own home, you can take that to mean whatever you want it to mean. It is virtual class. Unless you're on Zoom and I can see a picture, then we don't want any of that. So what we'll do for this one is I'll sort of play the role as coach, and Adam will be the person doing the get up, and we're going to identify just some of the common mistakes and make sure that everybody's on the same page about some of these nuances for it. Okay, so I'm going to have Adam lay down. I'll back up a little so he can be a little bit more centered on the camera, and you guys follow along with Adam. Okay, so you guys do what he does, and I'm going to call it out. So he's going to get ready for a left-handed get up. All right, he's going to use 2 hands, roll his back, press it up. Yeah, so he's ready for a left-handed get up here. All right, so he's going to go ahead and prop up to his elbow. And then Adam, can you spin about 90 so they can see your bottom shoulder? Okay, so watch what Adam's going to do with his bottom shoulder. He's going to go good position.
Good.
And so good position, and then bad position, and go and do 3 of those. So back to a good position, perfect. Back to a bad position, and then 1 more time each, good and bad. And so as you guys are doing it with the weight, just a reminder for today to make sure you're achieving this position, and it should feel like your bottom arm is pushing the floor away. Okay, so now he's going to go ahead and go up to the next position, the tall sit. And again, here's a look at a very solid, strong position. He's pushing the floor away. He's not slouched into his shoulder. So now he'll slouch in and show a bad position. Good. And then back and forth. Okay, so good, and then bad, good, and then bad. Now we'll look at one more detail here. So Adam's going to go to a good position, but his fingers on the down hand are going to spin forwards. It's really hard to hold this position well with your fingers forwards. You can see his shoulder comes out of the position. Okay? So we want to make sure those fingers point more backwards instead of forwards. It's an important detail. Okay? Then we'll go ahead and sweep and bring the leg underneath. Okay? And same thing here. We don't want that bottom arm rolling forward or dumping or shrugging or slouching. Yeah, something like that. We want to be nice and vertical. And the top arm here, this is one of the spots we see a lot of mobility concerns. This is why we do those twisty rotations in so many of the warm-ups. It helps with a position like this. If you're not warmed up or if you're not mobile enough, Adam will demonstrate the arm going forward a little, and that becomes so difficult to hold your kettlebell in a good position there. Okay? Yeah, it'll fall just like that. Okay? All right, and then Adam will posture up. Make sure we get our windshield wiper, okay? And his eyes are now straight ahead. They're not at his kettlebell anymore. And then he'll go ahead and stand on up. And then we'll just relax. We'll just pretend we went all the way back down, since you guys know what that looks like. And then we'll just do the other side real quick, just so we warm up that side of the body too. And then we'll get into it with the kettlebell and do like a get-up workout to kick it off with. Okay? So again, follow along with what Adam's doing here. Okay? So he's going to prop up to his elbow, and he's going to currently in good position. Now we'll go bad and good and bad, good. One more time, bad and good. And then he'll go to a straight arm, and he's going to make sure his fingers are behind, not in front. Perfect. So he's in a good position. Then he'll shrug and go bad and good and bad and good. One more time, bad and good. And then he'll go and sweep and bring that leg underneath. Good. And again, here's a solid position. Elbow is locked strong. He's not letting his shoulders come forward out of position or shrug up into his neck. He'll demonstrate really quick what sort of a dumping, shrugging sort of thing looks like. And we want to make sure we avoid that. Okay? And then, or forward. And then he'll go ahead and come up into a lunge position. and making sure that the legs become in a straight line, right? We don't want to stand up if our legs are crisscrossed. Yeah. And eyes are straight ahead, and then go ahead and stand on up with them. Good. Cool. There you go. So there's a little get up, warm up for you guys. Thank you for the happy belated birthday wish. So there's a little get up, warm up for you guys. And now go ahead and get a kettlebell out that you are comfortable doing your get ups with. And we're just going to hit a little bit of some I go, you go. So Adam will do a left-handed get up, and then you and I will do a left-handed together. And then Adam will do a right-handed get up, and then you and I will do a right-handed together. Okay? So I'll grab a kettlebell, and then we'll get cracking.
You want this one?
I'll just do 24 today. I'm old now. I think I'm officially middle-aged, so I gotta start going a little flat. All right, so Adam will go lefty. You can watch Adam, and then you and I will go together. Nice, looks good. And yes, that was my loving wife, Mira, who just told me to shut the hell up, by the way. So. In case any of you couldn't recognize the voice. So, all right. Go ahead and do lefty. So we're going to do lefty together now. Oh, big pops on the way down. All right, righty here. All right, and we'll go ahead and do righty together. All right, and then we're going to do it all again. And I think we're actually going to do 2 more times through all that. All right, so we'll be up lefty together here. All right, righty. All right, we'll hit righty together. Yep, we'll go ahead and do one more on each side here. All right, so lefty again for us. All right, let's finish with righty here. All right, we'll finish with righty together. All right, guys. Very good. We'll take a short little break. If you need a sip of water or anything, go ahead and make that happen. And then we're going to shift gears into a different phase of the workout. Officer Mike, how are we doing on there today? Mike said he wants some snatches. Mike, you can always do snatches even if that's not what we're doing. I'm not going to send the kettlebell police after you. Unless you're using too light of a weight, then maybe I would. But, yeah. No, we're going to do a workout for the next phase. And it's going to include a lot of some one-handed swings, except Mike, who's going to be doing some snatches, because that's apparently what he wants to be doing. Eric might be doing them on Zoom too. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do some one-handed swings, and then we're going to mix in a few different calisthenic exercises as well. One of the calisthenic ones are power push-ups. And if you can do those, then that's great. If that's something that's hard for you to do, maybe you don't even have an alternative like a coffee table or a couch to try to do them on, I'll quickly review an alternative you can do with the kettlebell, since you obviously have a kettlebell. And I would say these would be sort of the last resort. I would rather you go on like the edge of a couch or a coffee table or a chair and try to do them from there if that's feasible. And if it's not feasible, then here's a good alternative for you. So what you're gonna do is, you guys see the rings, the painted rings. Hopefully you can see the green rings on the handle of the kettlebell. So I'm gonna put my thumb around those rings. So I'm holding it sort of like a bench press. And what I'm gonna be doing are pretty quick, pretty rapid kind of bench press type motions from there. Now be really careful getting the kettlebell up and especially putting it back down. You don't want to smash your finger on the ground. So definitely proceed with caution there. However, I want to make sure you guys have that at your disposal if it's something that you're going to need to do today. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get the timer set up. We're going to keep the same format going where Adam will and I will match what he does, and you and I will be going at the same time. The first set will be one-handed swings on the left for 10 reps. 1. All right, there we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we'll be up together for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next set will be same thing on the right-hand side. About 5 seconds. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're up together. 10 on the right-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All righty, so next one is going to be jump squats for 10. Mira's off camera, but just gave a big smile that she's not the one doing the jump squats right now.
Jump.
I think I do too now. I think I'm officially middle-aged. Mira's going to clean up the hobo trash. All right, Adam's got 10 jump squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we've got our 10 together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy.
All right, and we're just going to go back to swings now. 10 on the left. Still a little bit sticky today.
Yeah, supposed to rain a lot tomorrow. Chance of thunder and lightning, they said.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised it didn't do that a few of the other days this week.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah.
The clouds look that they might.
All right, just a few seconds, and then 10 on the left. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, righty coming up. Mike said he already alerted others about snatches. What does that even mean, Mike?
Text them?
you texting people, you getting on the police radio?
Scan.
Yeah. I can see him just driving around in his squad car, blaring through like the loudspeaker on the cop car. Look out, everybody! Snatches, shelter in place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so next one we're gonna do power push-ups. If you're doing the power push-ups, probably do 5. If you're doing the bench press thing with the kettlebell, maybe do a few more, like 10 reps. About 10 seconds. 2, 1, there you go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 5 to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I learned a couple hours ago, push-ups are one of the most functional exercises out there. So I had taken Demos for a long walk. He got real tired, and I got him out of the car, and he was so like, ooh, like whatever, that he basically like tangled me up and like tripped me forward, and I went like face down on the concrete, and I had to catch myself with one hand, and I lived to tell about it. I'm here, so. Yeah. All right, it's gonna be 10 swings on the left here. Yeah, it could have been bad. Yeah. So make sure you guys are doing your push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I know Chris was asking about the one-handed push-ups. Well, that's a good reason to work on it. So I could only catch myself with one hand because he was on my other hand on the leash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, righty next. Demos is very, very sweet boy. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go. Write it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, jump squats for 10 next. All right, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go. 10 to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, back to lefty. Back to lefty.
We're bringing back some things. Isn't there an MMA card in like 2 weeks?
A week from tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Florida's open for business.
Yeah.
By the way, we're opening up a Florida location. So if any of you guys want to do kettlebells on Miami Beach, let me know. All right, 10 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Officer Mike said he's providing all the chalk because it's so humid.
Yeah.
You gotta have the good chalk down there.
7, 8, 10.
Mike, you have enough of that chalk left to tide us over in Florida for a while? I bet they've got some fresh beet juice down there. All right, righty coming up. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got power push-ups next, or the dumbbell bench press, or the kettlebell bench press modification. Mike says he just wants everyone to use sand instead of chalk.
Sand.
Because he's got to keep his chalk for himself, he said.
I don't know if that works.
I don't know. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 to us.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, guys. Break for about 40 seconds, and we run it through again. I think Florida and Georgia, right? They're open. We can get an Atlanta location, Miami, just do the whole southern belt.
They're doing that.
I'm gonna have to start like learning some like NASCAR stuff or something though.
They're starting that in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I think that makes some sense. You had a car.
Yeah, doesn't even a pain.
Yeah. All right. There we go. 10 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Lefty for 10 for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Ready for us coming up. I gotta think, like, I can see how some auto racing would be fun to go do, but like just a smooth oval track that they just go around and around for, that would.
I think there's a lot of beer involved.
I think there's a lot of
And like food.
cheap and bad beer involved.
And food. That's
Probably. All right, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go. Righty for 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jump squats next. I mean, I've gone to other motorsport things, like monster trucks would be cool. I've gone to a demolition derby. That was kind of cool. I went to a figure 8 race. That was crazy. Whole time I thought someone was just going to get obliterated.
That sounds terrible.
But yeah, just like run an oval track.
That's like 5 hours.
Yeah, I know. All right, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Even like isn't an Indy car where they have more zigzags in the track? Like that'd be cooler.
It's like a road.
Yeah.
A road.
Formula One or
Yeah.
whatever. My grandpa, I think, used to like NASCAR though. Just watch things turn left for a few hours.
Exactly.
All right, lefty for 10. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, lefty 10 for us now. 6, 7,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Righty coming up. Yeah, it's starting to feel stormy.
I thought it was supposed to wait till tomorrow, but.
All right, 2, 1, and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, righty for us. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo, getting there. Getting the sweat. Oh. Push-ups next. All right, ready? And go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, guys, we're almost there. One more time through it all, then we'll call it a day. Eric, you hanging in there so far? No comment? Oh, he just typed yes. Not good enough to talk, though. I gotcha. Roger that. Okay, lefty for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, here we go.
9.
That was 10.
Oh my.
All right. About 10 seconds and then righty. All right, 2, 1, and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Guys, here we go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there. We've got jump squats, then another round of swings, and then push-ups. Speaking of racing, Officer Mike, I heard you were taking down a bunch of street racers on like Fremont Bridge and some other places here in Portland. I think there's been a lot of street racing going on. So I've heard. All right, jump squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. All right, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Andrew, I don't know what that emoji is that you just put up there. If that's for street racing or for something else. Or is that just how you feel after the IPAs from last night? It looks like a throw-up thing.
You're drinking early.
Yeah. All right. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there. This one sneaks up on you. Probably, especially if you squatted right before. I almost did, but I chose not to. All right, 5 seconds. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, push-ups, and then we're done. All right, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. There we go. 5 to us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good work, guys. Catch your breath. Gather your composure. And then we'll get you guys dismissed in a minute. All right, guys, that is what we got for you for today. Hopefully everyone feels like they got a good workout. How many swings is that?
160.
160 swings. It's enough to make you sweat a little bit, for sure. Housekeeping items. First off, thank you so much to everybody who sent me a note yesterday for wishing me happy birthday. I think I'm officially middle-aged now. I turned 35 yesterday. hard to believe I've been doing this full time since, well, I graduated college. I was like, what, 22? So long time. So thank you guys so much for all the awesome birthday wishes. Much appreciated. And then I think the only other kind of housekeeping item is, as I mentioned a couple times, I decided I want to get a podcast going. And so if you guys have not seen, I got my first episode up the other day and just provided a link to it on social media earlier today. Posted that up this morning. The name of the podcast is Find Your Strong. I think all of you who are watching this know that strength training, and for those of you that also do jiu-jitsu, it impacts your lives in more ways than you can kind of count, all in a positive way. Obviously, it makes us physically stronger and healthier, but then there's a lot of emotional strength and mental strength and things like that that are important byproducts of that you never really, you can't quite put a finger on it until you've experienced it. And so the idea with the podcast is sort of share all of that, right? Some guidance on physical training for strength training, some guidance on physical training for jiu-jitsu, and then talking about the other benefits that come along with it, the emotional strength, mental strength, and stuff like that. So it's on iTunes, it's on Spotify. If you want a link to it, hit me up and I'll send that your way. And I think that's it. I don't need anything else.
No.
All right, stay out of the thunderstorms if those come tomorrow. Stay safe, stay dry, and we will see you next time. Strong on 3. 1, 2, 3, strong. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.